It's a little cold, man. I like to be prepared.
Gotta bring that mic up a little bit more.
Yeah. And whenever Madison's talking, you got to put it in his face. And then Kristian,
put the mic closer.
We're trying to train you. We're trying to train you for WLX.
Yes, going to work.
He'll be the newborn guy.
I'll tell you right now, though, that mic right there is one of the mics that we have that we always carry in our book bag. We have a book bag we put our cameras in, and that mic's from like early 2000s. It's the NBC. It's like the mic for when you do reporting. It blocks out all the music. So if we have that mic out there, we can interview people, and you won't hear no music. So you don't get any copyright or get,
So I have the mic.
That mic's been
the
around.
reporter mic.
A lot of lips to touch that mic.
Yeah.
The OG of mine.
We've interviewed some people. No pressure at all.
A lot of interviews.
All right, before we get kicked off, let's shout out to our sponsors. Daniel Lozada, Go South Productions. You guys go check him out. Staging, lighting, all your needs for any massive production. He's great.
Gold Gulf Insurance.
Yeah.
You need insurance.
Auto, home, business, commercial. And then Loxicom. Loxicom is Smart House, right? We said we're coining that for them.
It is Smart House.
Yeah, you go in.
He does all the stuff where you set your house up temperature. If you want it to be 67 degrees, you want Wham to play. You know what I mean? Like 7:15.
Sweet.
It's called Control 4. It's pretty legit.
And then also this week we have the Crawfish Festival coming up. We'll be out there.
Dwight, I'm excited for Dwight Yoakam. That's going to be dope.
There's some good acts going.
And
it'll be a fun weekend. A lot of crawfish contest, $4,000 up for grabs.
Cook-off is always a blast.
And it's sick because it's like 30 teams and they're from all around. I did hear the Crawfish Mafia will be out there.
Cool.
We might talk about crawfish in a little bit. Right?
I love crawfish. Do you like crawfish?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'll start it off.
I gotta get some clothes for my reunion.
Okay. Drinking beer with Matthew and Jordan. Hop up on the surfboard, I'm soaring. All these other podcasts boring.
Okay.
They don't really know what we be doing. I be rocking Jordan and Matthew podcast. Catch them on every Monday and Tuesday. They gon' last. Everyone around here know that. 100 views and we show that. Give a fuck 'cause we throw that. Money coming in and everybody right here fucking know that.
Yeah.
Listen, I go to Toronto's too, but like I'll hit Desports up though. Swing in there, it's the cafe. You get your crawfish fast. Get a cup of gumbo. That's all I need.
Do you eat the vein or the fat?
All of it.
Oh, yeah. All of it.
Yeah, same.
And then I peel the crawfish and save the heads for later to suck them. I get the extra spicy.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That takes one or two out of each pot. I don't sit there and just.
My shirt's messed up. Never have a clean shirt.
It's terrible.
It's been a
I'm
good
always
crawfish
wearing white,
season.
for some reason when it's crawfish time.
Yep.
It's kind of like you and Pat. What was it? Pad Thai.
Pad Thai. Every time I get it and I wear it. Yeah. Very messy meal. Or I'm a very messy eater. It's one of the two.
Probably just a messy eater.
Yeah, I definitely am. Bibs, I should try to bring him back. I get him at what's the Jordan River steamer. They give you the bib.
I'm not gonna talk about
never
my
been
wife,
there.
but she knows.
Was that true? You're supposed to look out for her on here.
I think I'm always messy.
She's
But
precious.
she knows. She knows what I'm talking.
What's your favorite coastal meal?
On the coast, like anywhere.
Yeah.
Appetizers and then meal.
I mean, it's all the same if you get it.
Let's go. You gotta go categories.
All right.
Okay, let's go appetizer.
Appetizer, the lamb lollipops from the Rack House with extra of the pesto sauce.
Okay.
A good
I've had
smoked
it.
tuna dip.
Yeah, I'm with
Ooh.
that. What about you, Maddie?
The duck strips, patio 44.
I haven't had that
Holiday
either.
sauce on top.
It'd be oysters for me.
That's, I mean, yeah, it's hard to pass them
Char
up.
grill.
The oysters at keg. They have like a Japanese.
I would say, I mean, I would say, Milton's always made the best char grills. But if I'd have to say, charred, that's probably one of my favorite char grills. That's where, Milton's doing that. Once I had char grill though, and I never ate char grill. And then it just hit me one time.
What do you like on top of it? Just kind of a little. I mean, is there like a specific char grill recipe for everything?
It's like-
I don't know.
It's butter, garlic.
Yeah.
and, like Parmesan cheese.
Is it a blanket recipe?
I mean,
Just
I always
cheese,
go. I put a little bit
nugget.
of jalapeno in mine.
I would say it's pretty much.
I leave it bare. I leave it how they make it, and then just
Drago's has
I
good
just like
ones.
a raw.
Bro, I eat them all
well,
too.
we learned that. Like, so I learned that when we had Eagle Point oysters on.
Yeah, they
Okay.
brought some of their
Oysters and they were
oysters
straight from the
shucked them
boat.
for us.
Yeah.
Pretty
Nothing
fire.
beats that.
Yeah, it's hard to beat them.
I don't know, man. I can't do it. I try so hard to eat a raw
Dude.
oyster. I just-
No.
Yeah, raw oysters? No. I went to, so I wasn't a big oyster fan, and I went to Keg and Barrel. They have some kind of Asian. They take them out of the shell. I guess they fry them and roll them in some kind of sauce and throw them back in.
Asian sauce.
I don't know what it was.
Oh.
It was
Like soy
fantastic.
sauce.
No, it was like a
It was battered and fried, though.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever you-
Bang bang style. Okay, knockout shrimp.
Pow, pow, whatever.
We all get it.
Knockout oysters.
I think I like a good calamari. I also like there's this place, it's called the Sicilian 2. It's over by Gate 7, and it's Saganaki. And it's like a fajita plate, but that comes out with this melted cheese on it, and you dip like a breadstick in it, and it's pretty fire. I'll just go check it out. Give them a little plug. I heard, yeah.
Express.
Ready for the calamari.
I saw that.
Yeah, Express first.
Ocean Springs roll coming back.
Oh yeah, I pulled out. It was like I don't know. It was like 7:15 in the morning. Where I live, you have to go past the school to get where you need to go. It's terrible. So I was going by the middle school at Ocean Springs, and I saw just some little guy just cheesing, standing next to a broke down car. I mean, who else would be cheesing besides Chef Scott that his car was broke down? Pulled over and talked to him for a little while. And it was good to see him.
Yeah. And where's this place going to be at? I don't remember where.
Well, the old DD's.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old Moolicious?
Yep.
Mosaic Church, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Next month.
Yeah.
Right there by Malicious.
It's still in LA.
I need to bring Moolicious back.
It's
Yeah.
still in-
Yeah, it's in that little shopping center right before Castaways.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they've got them old buildings. It's like I think in the middle somewhere. Yeah, I remember going the first time having Chef Scott's. It was downtown Ocean Springs, where the fields used to be blowfish. It used to be called Blowfish Sushi. I think, right? Blowfish. That was his first name.
Yeah, I remember that way back.
It was his first name. It was Blowfish, and yeah, it was my first experience going in here. And the field always had the small table. Used to be an Irish bar. Outfield. Yeah, that was Chef Scott's first spot. And I remember walking in there, and I'm like, "Oh, what is this?" And I never looked back. And I mean, one of my favorite soups is miso.
Yes.
No.
Changed my life.
You can do it right.
Change my
You can do it
life.
right.
Yeah.
I cannot. No. I always tried to recreate that in the kitchen, like that egg drop soup and stuff. Like it's got its own twist, but it's not that.
I never even tried it. Just
You just go buy it
yeah, I'd rather
straight from
buy
the
it.
top.
Make
Yeah.
the miso in the packs, like the powder packs.
It's not the same to me.
It's not the same, but it's not bad.
I've been trying
It's
to
not
make
bad.
the ginger dressing, just the little simple crappy little salads that you get.
Oh.
That dressing.
You
Oh.
gotta have a food processor,
I
right?
will just inhale.
Don't you get mad when sometimes
that
when
little
they
bitty cup?
Aaron destroys
when they give you like not enough seasoning on there? They make that dressing. They don't give you enough, and you have to have just the lettuce. You get really sad.
2 cups of dressing should be standard. It should
This
be-
I
is true.
it should
This
be
is
standard.
and they tell me the deep cup.
First
not the
world
little-
problems.
The deep cup.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I hate when they give you the little ones.
it
And
should be standard.
same thing with wings when they give you that's the only thing.
A
But
small cup of ranch to go with
Yeah.
them, or
and they don't
With
add.
12
sauce
wings,
them,
yeah.
And you need to always give a side of celery and carrots if you're going to do your wings. I hate this separating it.
Yeah.
It's always like, sir, would you like celery? It's like, it's supposed to come with it.
Am I eating
Yep.
wings, sir? Yes.
Yeah.
This is 2023. Like supposed to is
Everything's a la carte
out
now.
the world.
Everything.
Well, things change and just like society goes with it, so they just continue to do it.
Yeah. That's why crawfish are like
Well, they're gonna
$5 a
accept it,
pound.
so we're going to keep doing it. High house prices. Well, people are buying them. We're going to keep just crapping on everybody.
Take it easy.
Sorry.
True.
Hey,
True.
Take it
Sorry,
easy.
Mr. D.O. Hurd.
Yeah.
It's
what is a price per square footage these days?
Too much.
A
Yeah.
lot.
A lot. Yeah.
what's a ballpark?
You got all these out of
Well, it
towners coming.
depends. Depends on custom. It depends on what you're doing, what product you get.
The people in front of me sold their house in 5 hours.
Yeah.
They showed it on an iPhone.
Did,
Yeah.
did that make you question whether you should sell yours or?
I do what
Yeah,
I
but
like.
where would I go?
I don't know.
oh yeah, I mean, you sell your house, you become a buyer, and you're gonna have to spend twice as much as what you originally spent.
Yeah.
Sell it for a premium pay.
Should we all just move in like small little RVs, sprinters?
Hey,
Maybe we can just make
Move
our
into
own
Martin's Lake.
I always kind of dive into them shows and start watching. I'm like, should we do this, Emily? She's like,
one
no.
of those tiny houses on a 16-foot trailer.
Yeah,
That'd be the way to go.
on the bayou.
Yeah.
You always see like,
Luxury.
Van life is cool.
but you ever go by Martin's Lake and you see them guys that actually live there,
Yeah.
and you know it's their spot, like they own the street.
Like the grass is growing
They're
up
always
around the
happy, you know what I
tires.
mean?
Oh, yeah.
Are they?
And huh?
Are they? Are
I'm just saying, slide over to Gills. You know what I mean?
one strand of lights.
Yeah, that's all you need for a party. Yeah. And a chimney. Anyway, y'all introduce yourselves. We've had a couple of y'all on the show before, but
Let's start with you, Kristian. Who
Uh,
are you, dude?
Chris Trochesset, born and raised in Biloxi. Grew up on the point.
right on.
I'm Anthony DeJardine, or AJ. A bunch of people know me from St. Martin. Grew up down here. Lived here my whole life.
Stingham.
Stingham.
There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna say Stingham as well. Madison Rosonet. Grew up St. Martin, living in Ocean Springs. My wife kind of drugged me to the other side a little
It's all
bit.
Jackson County, man.
I love it.
You have that one grocery store Emily always talks about, like Aldi's.
No. My truck just broke down in Aldi's. Fucking lies. My new truck. But no, I've been there one time. Won't go back.
No? What's wrong with it?
It's just random.
Random.
Like you can't go there and buy the same thing every time.
Oh, it's that random. I've never been.
So it's kind of like a Fortnite treasure
The only
chest.
thing that I've ever bought from Aldi is peanut butter dog ice cream.
Okay.
And my Boston Terrier ate it and was throwing up for 3
Oh, no. We need to track that down to the processor.
Rouse's.
Rouse's is where it's at.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're getting a Rouse's in Biloxi. I'm
Yeah, they're
super
putting one in old
stoked.
Win Dixie.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about that.
It's right by my house. Pumped. That Win Dixie was the coolest thing about my house. Like I could go in there and shop.
They had his own little liquor store inside of it.
It was.
Outside
And,
on the outside.
and there was nobody
No,
ever in
it
there,
was
which is
like-
probably part of the reason that
It
ain't
was-
there no
you
more.
go in
but-
on the left side of the store, and it was right there. You could access it from inside.
Rouse's is.
Question.
Yeah. Facts.
I got the Gulfport one. I'm kind of spoiled by
Have
it.
y'all ever been to Publix?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes,
Publix is pretty dope too.
I like Publix.
Publix is
What the
nice.
section that of the homemade? You go buy some stuffed pork chops or something. What do they have today?
I'll tell you right now that when they move to Biloxi, they're going to bring a guy out that plays a violin. They're going to really beef it up because that. No. Yeah, they're gonna, that's
There
a
was a
grand
couple
opening.
of them.
Now he's gone, but they're going to go to Biloxi. They're going to bring that guy back with the violin.
They better anyway. We're
He's gonna tear
challenging
it up, and they have fresh sushi. And you know when you walk by that aisle, you're like, I'm just gonna grab one.
Joe Horn barbecue
Dude,
sauce.
I've literally picked. It's funny you say. Like last week, I literally picked one up as a crunchy roll. How long has this been here? Is it gonna be crunchy?
Semi-crunchy roll.
I put it back. Like no.
Do they have hours on them? Like
They
this was
bake,
prepared
so-
at.
But Ocean Springs there's a lady. There's Starbucks right there in Taco Bell and the hospital across the street. I'm in and out of the hospital like crazy. And she has a sign. And if the wind blew, she would probably fly over Taco Bell, but it said, God loves you. And then there's a guy in Rouse's parking lot that has a microphone and a little speaker that he carries around and just preaches or plays the violin. He was playing the violin to, I think, like a remix of Backstreet Boys. It was.
Should we go check that out?
I closed my driver door and I was delayed by 5 minutes because I had to appreciate it.
Did you tip him?
I did not.
Oh
He
man,
was too far away.
oh, I understand.
You know what I don't understand is why don't we have like really cool sign people that dance?
Like the office where they have the sign.
Yeah, they had the little Caesar guy in Gaucher for a while, but like,
You see them in all these big cities and
Yeah.
stuff when you go there.
yeah, but here I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like,
you
why don't we
just-
have
Too hot.
it's too.
I mean,
But think
what
about
would it take for you to go do it? I'm sure there's a class or a YouTube video, 100%. And if there's not, we should
I
make
would just do
some.
like the behind, like
And what is the going rate per hour for somebody?
Probably not a lot.
yeah, it's probably $10, $15.
Bottle of vodka.
I picture the office, the episode where they open up that storefront for the pyramid little
Yeah.
tablet, and Jim kind of turns his and flips his, and the dude like looks at him and does behind the back and does a flip, and Jim just starts going back and just doing his regular little turns.
So there is money in it. There is money in it because I've seen the We Buy Gold. They're the first ones that brought it back. And those guys are not about things that ain't about the coin. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
Garrett, could you pull up the price of a sign dancer, please?
Like, here's $5 an hour. Just make sure the sign's moving at all
Mm.
times.
Let's take a bet on it. Let's guess. I would say they probably make $25 an hour.
I would say it's a day pay.
$750.
It's a day rate.
$100 a
I'd say
day.
$100 a day.
Say
I probably wouldn't even say that much. Maybe 60 a day.
60.
I would definitely
We need
say
to hire one. So if anybody's out there,
Well, I
let
mean, think about it. You do your extracurricular activities. Hey, man, you can still go do
Mm.
what you do on a normal basis and just shake aside and put your head. I saw one guy had headphones in and just he livened up the city just by his sign show.
It's like the guy in Mobile who sells the waters and the donuts at the red light.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy. Oh, what? He's been doing it for years.
you guys gotten in trouble.
Yeah,
Staple.
shouldn't you have to have a permit? Or
You would
something
think.
to do that?
You would think.
There we go.
Especially with food.
Oh, we got
$25 an
There's an
hour.
actual like.
$12 an hour.
Oh,
So
That's 12 an hour.
like New Yorkers.
There's a graph for this.
That's a-
What do you want to know? Google has the answer, dude. Garrett's got us.
like 25,000 a year.
That's not bad.
That might be my side gig.
How many hours are you thinking?
Hey,
Do you have another beverage in that?
Yeah, we
Isn't that
mini fridge?
sweet
Can we get that?
fridge?
All right,
Zoom in.
so-
Sweet.
So what new changes at Neptune?
Oh,
Yeah.
New
Y'all got the
officers.
New barn.
Yep.
New barn.
back up.
Let's talk about it. All right, where's this thing at?
Floats. A lot of hard work put in by people in the past that have made it come to fruition.
So float in. Where's this at?
Off Pops Ferry.
It's on what is it, Starks Lane?
Starks Lane.
Yeah, Starks Road.
Yeah.
And it's 11,000 square feet, am I right?
Good question.
Ooh,
I think
I'm
it
not
is. I
sure
think it
square
is. I think
footage.
it is. I did the
Pretty
insurance
good
on it.
size.
It's huge.
19, 20 float square feet.
So how many more floats can we
And
get
extra
in
room.
there? Five more floats. That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Probably
We got
more if you
trailers.
put them down the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
Yeah.
got trailers and stuff like the cooking trailer for the Trident
Yep.
Foundation. And all that crap.
So y'all had some changes. Y'all had some different leadership. Now y'all are moving to like more of a board leadership. Similar or what's going on with the change?
Yeah. The way that I've always seen government is you let the people govern themselves. And now it's kind of being dealt of you do this, you do this, you do this, everybody.
A lot more delegation.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest with you. To Chet looked at me and he was like, "Hey man, you're doing the crawfish boil. All right, revamp the whole thing
And I love it. I really do.
without a question.
All right, so it's when?
Trust has been given.
May 20th.
May
May
20th.
20th. Yeah.
The term autonomy has been given.
I like that.
Do what I want with approval from others.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean,
Of course,
when
I
you're
can't go overboard, but
when you
I
move
run
into a
it by
bigger
everybody.
group, though, like when you delegate more work, you have more people that are excited about it.
Yep.
There's going to be,
Well, there's going to be some changes, some new
different
stuff happening.
things. I mean,
yeah.
now Mass can go in there and he can change up the event.
Right.
I know, like you're line 3, so you got your line 3 brothers, which is kind of like cheating. It's kind of like cheating.
But here, I can hand you
They hate us
a
because
9-page packet right now, which I will be handing you in 2 nights.
Yeah.
Of the judging of every event. There's 9 trophies to be dealt this year.
I like
You have
it.
tug of war, this and that, just boil potato
Yeah.
toss, crawfish sack race, everything. It's gonna be a field day, crawfish
Field
boil.
day.
Will
But-
Hologross return?
A little
Yeah.
gauntlet. There's a crawfish gauntlet.
Yep.
Secret.
The bias, there's zero bias. There's actually no way that I can cheat. Flawless.
Flawless. I love it.
Absolutely flawless. It's
All right.
blind box.
So what all events are we going to have? You said crawfish boil, or I mean, tug of war. Yeah, let's hear about it. Let's hear about it.
Yeah, the beer chugging.
Beer chugging, crawfish eating,
Let's
crawfish
go.
sack race.
Main one, crawfish contest. Overall.
Okay.
Champion. Boom. Big trophy.
All right. For those of you who don't know, this is the Neptune Spring Party annual crawfish boil. It's our biggest recruitment, pretty much function of the year. We boil what 10,000
2,000 pounds.
pounds of crawfish and what I would have floated like 30 kegs at one point.
I think last year we did, yeah.
This year it's
Enough.
being
Enough.
Yeah.
Enough.
it's being worked out. Working on like 45.
Wow.
Charge us what we tap. Kind of thing. I'd rather have more
Yeah.
than tapping them all.
You can always reuse them.
Keep them cold. I don't want to skunk.
Well, you
man.
get beer hot, cold. It's kind of
Still
some
does-
people will still drink it.
I'm
Still-
telling you right now,
Still-
we've always been pretty successful at floating them kegs.
Still,
Yeah.
it still does the
Like,
same thing.
I was sitting in, I swear, like I was sitting there, a couple songs come on. I'm at the little bar where the kegerators are. They changed it out. All right. they drop Ultra on there. And I think I was talking with Sean Cook. And by the time me and him finished the conversation, they were putting another keg in. That line was just trucking. Because it takes a little while when the kegs go out. You know, it takes you a little time. But man, I'm telling you, I look over and then I went, okay, I'm gonna get me a refill. Gone.
We like beer.
I challenge.
Yeah, a little bit. A
I
little
challenge
bit.
Neptune to make, as a group, to make that trailer empty.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
It's like
You don't think so?
No.
Invite more people.
Preparation is
Come
key.
join. Is really
It is
what's
open
up.
to the public, free event.
Yes.
Come on out.
And it's a actual, like you were saying, 7 lines competing against one another for best tasting crawfish. And what else we have?
That's going to be a blind box. Blind box means you got a ticket on top, you turn it in. Joe Blow could go judge this, pick his favorite. Then we're going to have anything but crawfish best dish. That's going to be blind box as well. Anything with crawfish from your pot you make a good etouffee. I'll eat it.
ooh,
The den is
that's good.
20,000 square feet.
Oh, 20,000.
That's almost
Is that a
double.
compliment?
Yeah. Oops.
It is nice though. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Next competition is going to be the best presentation of the booth. Being in Memphis in May, I just opened my eyes for cooking competitions. They go buy fresh flowers, like $750 worth of just greenery. And before the judges came by, I was picking off flower petals off the fake turf, for God's sake.
Interesting.
So it was very cool. The presentation is a big thing. So the field day games,
John will be in touch.
crawfish eating contest, beer chugging contest. So like the detail that's being put into this is the beer chugging contest. If you spill some down your chest, the judge determines you're gone, my friend. Your
DQ'd.
chest can't drink the beer.
DQ.
That's solid.
If
I see
there's-
that. I see that a
a
lot.
lot.
If
Yeah.
there's beer left in your can, it will be timed. Okay. Everybody will have a plastic cup with ounces marked. Every ounce that's left in that plastic cup, when you claim that you're finished and you pour that beer in that plastic cup, every ounce that's left is a second deducted.
Well, I'll tell you right now, you need to be really more guys that's going to be drinking out of cups. You're not going to be drinking one of them Chug Buddies or any of them.
It'll be on a
cheating.
can, but you're going to pour your leftovers in.
No, they got these little things now, though. These little keychain. I mean,
Punctures the hole in it.
they're getting crazy now with
Almost
this.
like a shotgun.
You know, like the funnels that we had. No
Yeah.
more, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Garrett, go ahead and pull up a Chug Buddy.
Have you seen the little shotgun? It's a shotgun. You load your beer
Yeah.
can in there,
Things are getting
pop
crazy.
it, and chug it.
Man, if
Sounds
I'd had this
dangerous.
stuff when we were kids,
We had funnels.
probably
I
wouldn't be
wasn't
here.
good at funneling. I didn't like funneling.
Chug back in the day.
we had funnels. We didn't
Yeah.
have this new stuff like put a beer in a shotgun.
So we're 16-ounce
Yeah.
solos, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Chug
you,
contest.
you put a key through the side of your can and
40s.
regular.
40 ounce.
40s.
With big crawfish strapped to the top
Oh,
of
yeah,
it.
40 ounce.
Yeah.
Then you're going to
Or
go
that's-
there
That's
from
the chug boat right there. Oh yeah, I have seen those. I have seen those.
They're outlawed. All right.
They're
thank you, Garrett.
outlawed.
The Johnny Manziel, he's still relevant.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
tug of war, crawfish sack race, like the potato sack race, boiled potato toss. We're going to boil the crap out of some red potatoes. It's like the egg toss for Easter. Should be fresh on your mind.
Yeah.
If they crumble in your hand, you're out. And the crawfish combine race to finish it up. Meaning you're going to chug a beer, flip the cup. You can't move on until the cup is flipped and landed. You got to go to the beer pong station. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Can't move on until you make that shot. You got to go eat a plate of crawfish, a corn, potato, and sausage. Can't move on until it's deemed finished. You get 3 footballs. You have to hit the trash can. Can't move on until it's finished. Chug a beer, dizzy bat, 100-yard sprint. It's a tall stopwatch.
Alcoholic combine.
Okay, so
what time's this going to start at first? What time is this going to start at? Because I mean,
So the combine race is from 3 to 4.
what time does this thing kick off at, though?
We're out there at like 7 a.m.
Okay, so
But it
I mean,
starts
it's-
officially 12 to 6.
Is it 12?
and is each
Yeah.
line putting up one participant for this? Is
1 to 2.
Yeah.
1 to 2. Okay,
1 to 2.
okay, I like it.
You'll get a detailed.
Now, are the officers doing this as well? We're competing as well.
It's been tossed up. We don't have enough to do the tug of war. There will be outside judges with referee jerseys. The bias. There's
What's our numbers on tug of war here? 5 on 5, 8 on 8.
looking at 8. But there will be a
Sounds like
we
a
did
good
for
time.
The crawfish. Not
Hope
crawfish,
some of the guys are
holograms.
on steroids.
Remember the
Though.
picture wall for holograms? How
Yeah.
everybody just
Yeah.
took pictures and posted it. So we're getting a bunch of that and making a big.
All right. So on tug of war though, we're gonna have any like enhanced athletes? I mean, are we talk because I mean, there's half dad bods in there, and then there's probably
Well, you
15% power
If
lifters
they're
in
in
there.
the
pick 'em.
line,
Yeah.
But Kristian, who's going to be the anchor for line one?
Probably Big Sam Page.
He's like 9 feet
Yeah,
tall.
Yeah.
He's
He
bigger
just
than
has to
I.
Sit down and it won't move.
I mean, his hand's bigger than my head.
So strategically pick it.
So what is y'all's plan with being former line lieutenants now into the I guess board positions and being affiliated with your line? Is it I'm still rooting for him? Is it
You're always going to pull for your guys. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you're still friends with them.
I would still like to keep somewhat of affiliation and
Yeah.
help them, but everything will be taken out competition wise. Any bias, even if I tried my damnness, excuse my French, it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
all of that will be taken out, no
Yeah.
matter what.
yeah, mine five are still just gonna be
Y'all will be
try.
I
there.
like the
Not even gonna
dinosaurs.
try.
I did
Yeah.
like that.
Might win. You never know. It's a new
Probably
chapter
not.
in life.
Probably not.
Judging will be completely different. There will be no questions. I had questions, maybe because I didn't ask enough questions.
Yeah.
If we
Get
get
the
the
answers,
same
but-
turnout we did when we had that last meeting, where was this place at?
Cypress
Tap
Tap
House,
House.
Shout out to Cypress Tap House. Great team in
That
there.
was a
They
great
were
event.
amazing. They always have like that bologna tray, like a charcuterie tray. Smash that, whatever thin meat that
Yeah,
is.
they're good. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. But that was a great turnout. I mean, the parking lot was full. Everybody was there. Everybody was hugging and laughing.
Well, it's just a new energy.
that was probably the biggest event like that I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and you got people now that Chet's my cousin, it's not biased or anything, but I felt like he's good at speaking and he cares about Neptune. His dad does too.
Yeah.
So do y'all. So I just think that was like a really cool thing because especially when he's a news anchor, he can bring it.
Yeah.
Right.
And people were paying attention. And I mean, some of us were probably taking a shot for Tom too in the back. But that's going to happen. And Chet knows how to handle that in a professional level. And I was really blown away by the meeting. And yeah, Crawfish is going to be crazy.
I mean, well, you think about it. Like I said, I don't want to discount anybody that got Neptune to where they are now.
Yeah.
But positions should constantly change. I think personally,
We need term limits on everything.
it's being worked on. That's all I will say. But that brings a new energy. Somebody gets a new position, you're going to bust your ass, right?
Yeah.
So it constantly needs to be turned over versus, the same idea.
kinda get stagnant,
The ideas,
Plus, we all get old.
the idea generation is very important.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Stuff coming to the table.
But we all.
Yeah, I feel like Matthew was years ago.
I mean, age does change on being like, different style partying, different ideas, different music. I mean, the younger crowd goes to concerts.
Yep.
I mean, the older crowd, they go to concerts too, but most of them go to like the same concerts. So you got the older crowds are always at festivals and stuff, which I know there's a good medium, but I do like the change of like bringing in new change, new ideas. I don't want to I never didn't like the fact you just stay on this. Where's the EH wins at? Big timers, Manny Fresh.
I did have the
Theo Vaughn. Theo Vaughn would be sick.
Theo Vaughn would be sick, probably expensive, but I think
said we should get Stale Cracker down for the Crawfish Bowl.
I think that's probably a good idea. I mean,
We should work on
any of these ideas are good. For years and years and years, we were kind of the innovators whenever it came to that, and I feel like we're on our way back to that. Like in the Coliseum, I mean, how bad was that?
Oh,
It wasn't bad at all. It was
No.
badass. That's exactly
Yeah.
right. Like, then that environment, I think, only can breed better. I think it's as far as entertainment, yeah.
First year,
First year normally sucks. And it was pretty good.
Grow.
Yeah,
Everybody has their different opinions.
I'll tell you what. Shout out to Matt McDonald and Michelle. They said it was great. Like I asked her about it. And they're like, I mean, when you do an event like that, especially if you're going to grow, you have to have a facility. You get to use level. Even now, you like because I mean, if Neptune wants to grow, you got to start upgrading everything.
And that's where we're at. I mean, that was something we kind of been working for. I guess a common goal was to get into the Coliseum for
Right.
years, and y'all all know the struggle. Y'all are kind of a part of it, but it was just more coming to that, I guess, common ground to where we knew that it had to happen.
How long ago did that start?
I mean, probably
Hold on, who sat in that meeting? Because it was me. So we actually
it was a long time
5
ago.
Man,
years
it-
ago.
Yeah, maybe longer than
Longer
that.
than that. I remember going
and
with
like
him one
two
time.
others went and sat down.
So
Matt.
whenever I first got in, and I remember my very first board meeting, which is crazy because now I'm looking at the line lieutenants and I'm like the longest tenured one in there. Thanks for you guys for that.
Sorry
But,
we had to leave you, man.
it's all right. No. My time it needs to be there. But I'm sitting there looking around. I'm remembering back to one of my first meetings, and I'm like, man, it was an honor to be sitting in there then, and it's still an honor to be sitting in there. But one of the things we talked about then was getting into the Coliseum. So I can always say that's been a goal of ours. And I'm proud to say now that we're done it. Also the floats and the float den, that was always something that we had always talked about. And we wanted to be different. So we would go rent these things from, New Orleans to have them big double decker, extravagant floats with the good artwork on it. And I feel like that's one of the things that sets us apart and kind of makes us who we are. Well, now we own these things. And we were having to rent a place to store it. Well, now we have a place to store it and it's ours. Yeah. So, I've always said, what got us here won't get us there. That's always kind of been my motto with everything. The way where we're going, man, it's fun, and I'm proud to say I'm part of it.
I'm looking forward to it as
Like,
well.
it's in my mind, it's like the game of pool. You got a clear shot, you make the shot. Congratulations. But you're making that shot looking at what your next shot's going to be. Don't set yourself up for a bad shot. It's the next shot that matters. Don't stay there and be like, pat yourself on the back. No, it's keep going.
Yeah,
It's true.
So, are you guys started working on your skit yet? No. So you're the new line lieutenant here, stepping in, line lieutenant at 3. So you were the assistant for a year or 2 years. I can't remember.
A year and a half.
A year and a half.
I'd say, pretty much. A year and a half.
But you got the understudy from one of the best. I mean, Madison, right there. Like,
I
yeah.
will say that.
The second best.
No, one of the best. I said.
I will say that. Yeah, I did learn from a pretty good leader. So it's been fun. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it.
So, do you have all the guys like attention? Or are they all?
We had our first meeting on the 12th. What is today? The 17th. So 5
That was
days
last
ago.
Wednesday.
I
Yeah,
showed
last
up. I
Wednesday.
showed up late. I interrupted the
Yeah.
meeting. It was fantastic.
Yeah, like.
Showed up late.
Oh, I bet it was. I bet it
I
was.
also.
Call them while you're in your way in.
Just no respect, man. I would say they did. I mean, I thought it went pretty well. It's different change, different leadership. But I feel like I respect them, and I feel like.
What's your spot? What's y'all's spot?
What's my spot? What do you mean?
Like y'all's meeting spots?
We actually had our first meeting at the float den, on Wednesday. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Well, it's cool in there.
Y'all have other meeting spots? We go to Fly Llama all the
Yeah.
time.
Ours
Listen.
is always Margaritaville.
Yeah,
I'm so tired of the smell of that place.
really? Y'all eat there?
Do I eat there?
Yeah.
It smells of. It just reminds me of leaving on Sunday.
Yeah.
Feeling
Yeah.
like death.
Fly Llama's been good to us though, because they'll know. We'll let them know ahead of time this time, but they're pull a couple tables in there.
I need to start
Is that
doing
Cam? Is that Cam?
No, that's Dave Reese.
Kara Reese, and then
Cam and them are Chandelier.
yeah, Miles. There's a whole
Doper.
group of them that work there, but Dave and Cam used to work together. But
We'll also go sneak into the bank or Hancock Bank building
Every now and then. and then
It's
we'll,
professional up there, up top. Yeah, we got a nice AV area where we can display any kind of videos that we need to.
atmosphere
Yeah,
pretty good
yeah.
too. Though, to have
We're
a
old.
decent atmosphere.
We don't practice. We don't show up too
Yeah,
much.
just having
so.
a decent atmosphere is fun.
I need to get the guys at a place like that, little restaurant bar. We've never
Something
really-
quick on food.
Yeah.
Hey, Fly Llama's out there, and if you guys
Bacchus
need
has.
anything-
We had a poker run meeting last week, and I text Chet, the GM at Bacchus over on the Bayou. He set us up in a little room, little private room for it. There was like 6 or 7 of us. Great place to have a meeting.
really,
Oh yeah.
I've been there
Yeah.
whenever. I haven't been there since they changed ownership.
Oh man, they redid that whole place. It's nice.
They just redid it.
And that's
huh?
where you do your poker run.
Yes.
That's one of the stops.
No, that is.
That's like the
That's
That's
the
the
main
host
one.
stop,
That's
yes.
the main one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is the main.
Oh, nice.
You said Bacchus?
Yeah, Bacchus.
Tell us about
Bayou.
the poker run, Kristian. You guys started this thing, what, 3 or 4 years ago?
No, actually, this will be our 6th one.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, this is 6th annual poker run. scheduled for July 22nd. Host stop will be Bacchus on the Bayou.
Yeah, and that's formerly known as Marina Cantina.
Marina
Ocean Springs.
Cantina, correct? Yes,
So guys, that's where it's at. So don't get confused.
Formerly McElroy's.
correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you get
I don't remember what it was before that.
But what?
I don't think
before
anything.
that?
I think McElroy's is the ones who built it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were there forever. Since I was a kid.
I think. That's that was fun.
Poker run,
We
y'all
had a lot of fun last
yeah.
year.
Y'all, how many boats last year?
We
The
probably
record
had close
numbers,
to
wasn't
90 entries. That includes, people buying extra hands or extra stamp cards. I'd probably say 60 boats or so. So, I mean, other people would buy a hand and
They're good
ride
sign
with
up.
somebody.
Where can they find it at right now?
We haven't put it out
I mean,
yet,
okay,
but you
well,
can go to the
Stay tuned.
Neptune Poker Run website or a Facebook page to keep track of everything.
You don't even have to have a boat, guys, to do
Yeah,
it.
you can do it by Jeep, by bike.
I was at Marine Cantina Gulfport. Now that's about to be Lima Landing or
Pink
something.
Flamingo or something like that.
Flamingo Landing.
Yes.
But I was at Marine Cantina Gulfport, and I was at the bottom sitting down. Well, just had my lunch. Josh Cavett and Brad Patano walk over, like hop on the boat with us. So I ended up,
Cool right there.
I just hop in the boat and it's free ride.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun. We hit a lot of stops. I think the only one I was kind of disappointed in was Wahoo's.
I mean, we don't ask anybody any of the
Yeah.
stops to go like way out of the way.
Yeah.
That's just a place on the water to stop, and
Just
they've been real good to us, letting them use them as a stop.
Wahoo's is always fun. I used to
Yeah,
work
I
there
like
whenever I was a
I just
kid.
hadn't been there so long. I used to go there all the time back when they first opened. It was crazy.
That blonde bushwhacker.
That does it right.
Well, I just didn't have anybody out there. But I really enjoyed the Ocean Springs. I had fun at Yule's. It was fun. That's my
George,
first
are
time
going to be
doing
a
it.
tug of war at the poker run this year?
No, we won't.
Tractor pull?
I don't have a boat, so
No.
I'm not cool enough to get invited.
Yeah, maybe we
My
can.
kids are too young right now.
That's a good
You can
excuse.
bring. There's people with
Surely
massive
there's
boats.
somebody in line 3. with
Crew
a boat.
Neptune. That a lot of guys that have these oversized boats. I'm telling you.
Oh, Fisherman's Wharf.
I'll get you. I'll
Waiting
get you
the
on one,
text
Madison.
messages to come through for the invites right now.
Text Madison.
Let's
Hop on the boat.
rent one of the pontoons, Madison,
there
with
we
the
go.
slide on the back.
They probably have. I think they do have those somewhere.
Keesler has them. I know Keesler runs the pontoons. I'm not sure of anybody else that does them.
They have a pink pontoon company, Pink Parade, or
Okay.
I'm get one of those little tiki bars. I'm just
Like
Pretty
the
cool.
circular ones.
by myself. Nobody like comes and eats at a tiki
Or like
bar or
the,
drinks it. It'll be me.
The little concession stand thing that's at Horn Island sometimes. You ever
I've seen that in a
little
long
boat
time.
thing? Yeah.
I bet they make bank. I always see them at Crab Island.
That's a genius idea.
Hey, Kenny B said you could borrow a skiff for the poker run.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun, man. And it kind of, I jumped from there, and then we did boating for boobies. It
Okay.
was cool. But my experience was kicking it with
All
y'all.
the pictures for that.
Yeah, and it was. I had a fucking blast. Well, that's
Yeah.
more. We take a parade, drive out,
Right.
come back, and hang out. Live music, but the poker run was different. That was my first one. Now we used to do scavenger hunts for our Christian group, but nothing beat that poker run. Cheers to that.
I mean,
Cheers to that.
I'm not drinking, but
All right, so for the Crawfish Boiler, we're gonna have live music.
All day.
Okay, tell us about it. Who's
You know,
playing?
Do you have the band picked
live
out?
music before. So, we all get there super early. It's just it's from 12 to 6. Live music will be starting at 10. So the guy that will be DJing is going to be Josh McQueen, DJ Danger. So
Okay.
he is the voice of the Seawolves. Fantastic.
Nice.
Danger
Get him
Boy.
to MC a little bit.
Danger Boy.
Danger
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's awesome. So he's going to start it off, kick us off. We're going to go from there. We're going to go to Graham.
Okay.
Violin. Going to kill it.
What if he doesn't bring the violin?
Graham.
What if he hears this podcast? It's like, I'm not bringing it. I'm not
Yeah.
bringing it.
Jokes on them.
Everybody keeps going like, don't bring a guitar either.
So last year, the critique that I had was band was fantastic. It was killer. The time of the band to start, we were all cleaning up, kind of.
man, you're
wanted to
Just
hear
tired.
you're
Yeah,
worn
I
out
wanted
by
to
the
hear
end of the
all
day.
So 10 a.m. the band started.
So 10 a.m. DJ. Every hour and a half it changes.
Okay.
We're going to a duo. Graham and Josh I forgot his last name. So Graham and Josh will be playing for another hour and a half to 2 hours. From there, DJ Howes will be coming on.
Okay.
Shout out to
For an
Alan.
hour and a half to
He's pretty good.
Shout out.
From there, it will be Brendan Roybal and Sammy Six,
Okay.
and then to finish
Brendan
it off,
Roybal with the V-necks.
Yeah.
Walter
Yeah.
Pennington,
On the keys.
DJ Hyphy.
DJ
Until
Hyphy.
6:45.
Nice.
that's
That's
a
a
good
pretty
close-
banging lineup.
That's a
right
good
there.
closure right there.
Change it up, and we're
Walt's
we're still-
insane.
It's called
I mean,
Neptune Crawfish Fest.
Yeah, I like it.
Playing.
Just
I like
wants to mix it up.
Flyers.
Genre.
We can start throwing
Do
rooms
it,
like,
do it, do it.
guys, Pretty Lights will be there. Pretty Lights. We can't make that news.
One day. It'll
Yeah, we can only
It's
hope.
just something changing up, and we're gonna pull a float in there as the stage. Save money on a stage, pull the float in as a stage. There's your decorations, right?
Are we doing smoke machines and lights?
Pyrotechnics. The
The
city of Biloxi is pretty much cool with whatever we do. I already talked to them. We're good to go.
We're just changing it up. A different
Are we
video.
covered insurance wise, Matt?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got coverage for everything. So
Guy.
Yeah,
I already
yeah.
called him.
I'm having a meeting with you guys in 2 days about that too. I already started printing out all the paperwork, enough for all of y'all.
I kind of like the really diving into the table decorations.
I do
that'd
think
be fun.
that's a good idea. I enjoyed holographs whenever you guys came and helped, and we joined forces. That was a banger. The haunted area. That was
You have to
something.
go through the haunted
That was
area.
something that y'all added to it that I would have never thought or even took the time to do, and then ended up setting off the party.
It's got to come back
So
this year.
with that, I think that
It's
yeah.
got to because it's the best Halloween party. I don't give a fuck.
Lawn
That's-
three's been talking about it. We definitely are interested.
It's got such of a person. It's got our personality though. It does, and that's what's so cool about it. Because that's what to me that describes Neptune. Because I always looked at Neptune like let's fucking work hard, be serious, but then fucking have fun. And something about that crew of Neptune always has that keg beer, fucking. Now is it keg beer and chicken tenders? Because I mean, we don't give you a whole list. You don't want to give you 3-course meals. You're gonna get, if you don't like chicken tenders, go to a gas station, then come back to a party. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of like I feel about Neptune, and that's why I've always enjoyed it.
It's changing it up every year. Like I don't, I've been in it for 7 years. I'm enjoying myself very much, but it's
It's gonna be a new beginning.
consistent. Like I want the membership to think, where's this going to be this year? Who's playing this year? Like we're really excited to hear about it. Not, we can guess that this party's going to be here and this caliber band's going to be playing here. What are they going to throw at us next? Is what I want that question to be in their mind. What's next?
And you got some good people. I mean, you got like Donnie Handler, got one of the biggest hearts in Neptune. Always raising money, and you got Kristian. There's a lot of people in there. Kenny Beverin, solid.
Sucks at fishing.
Probably sucks at fishing.
Probably sucks at fishing.
I mean, you
I
got
asked Kenny for years in a row, like, hey man, line 3's fine. Friday, some fish, the crawfish bowl. Can you do some fish? I don't have that much.
Oh man, he's got a freezer full.
But you just then you got like Daniel.
He's got a big walk-in freezer in his backyard
He
now.
sends pictures all the time.
Who else have we got?
He's the brains of that
Daniel just came in.
Daniel.
D'Amico.
Brad Lott.
Brad Light.
Brad
yeah.
Lott. He's stepping in huge. What's his
He knows all
roles?
the people that have the money.
Yeah.
It's true.
Court
That's a
handle.
solid one.
And Mr.
Who else? Who else did y'all gain?
The guy in this ugly blue shirt.
That's not ugly.
Donnie texted me and asked me to slap you, by the way.
We'll take care of that later.
I bet
Got
y'all.
AJ in the
Donnie
middle to keep
knows
you
what
guys
my
apart.
response is,
And-
and I'm not
what-
going to say it on
What
air.
line would you come from?
I was a lieutenant of Line 1.
What? How did y'all cheat y'all's way through a lot?
Yeah, a lot of money was pulled together.
Oh man, I tell you that was.
And we are now officially having a line 7, right?
Correct.
That's a thing.
No. It hasn't been-
Yes, no, they've got the numbers.
Reached it?
Yes,
Is it done?
yes, it's a done deal.
Do you
Okay,
think?
so growth.
Growth.
Yeah.
Always good.
Do you think we should start doing when they getting like either matching tattoos or
Like the old
getting
pipe
prom
tats,
bubble?
the old frat tats.
Yeah.
Should we get
What's
them?
wrong with frat tats?
Oh no. If you ain't Pike, you ain't shit.
Okay, what do we got over there? Do you want? Would somebody like to
yeah,
grab the
yeah.
king cake? I got some plates in there, napkins.
Yeah.
Lazy Oak.
Greg Schwartz.
Shout out
Coming
Greg,
through clutch.
Line 3 member.
So he messaged us and he got like the standard, hey, thanks for reaching out. We'll get back to you.
Yeah, right here.
And then I got another message that was said something about never mind, I'm going to drop it off in Madison. And I was like, who is it? What are they talking about? And I click on it.
This king
I
cake
think
probably
this
weighs
is a
30
small
pounds.
size king cake. It's the biggest small size cake I've ever seen.
I'm just humbled that we get it.
Tell the microphone there's going to be 5 large. This is the small. There's going to be 5 larges at the Crawfish.
5 large king cakes.
Not
at the
just king
Crawfish
cakes,
World.
like homemade king
Yeah.
cakes. I'm serious. I've had them. They're top tier.
And it's over on Porter Avenue.
It's in downtown OS.
Yeah, right?
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Lazy Oak Cafe, or not cafe, but Lazy Oak. Sorry, it's delicious.
Bad luck to eat king cake outside of carnival season.
Kind of scared for him taking.
I'm going to tell you, my
charge.
whole life's full of bad luck.
It's always carnival season on the Gulf Coast.
That's true.
It took a while, Madison. I kind of gave you a 4-star now. Yeah,
This
I heard the food's great though. Sorry.
I've
Yeah,
We had a Easter king cake from La Bakery the other day.
had the jambalaya and it's incredible. Look at this.
That's
It's
pretty
gold
dope.
plated. I don't know if y'all can tell, but that is gold
Into a
plated.
trident. But that's a small. But like, look at my arm.
yeah, it's
My
massive.
arm's pretty.
I mean, it's
Sex
pretty. It's
Bible
pretty
right
small arm.
That looks fire.
Yeah.
Jordan, are you going to prepare some plates? or-
That's homemade.
I can,
y'all.
yeah.
That's homemade.
I've been
That's
watching
art.
a lot of Discovery Plus.
That's an art form right there. It's all twisted up and knotted. And
So let me tell you something. So Saturday, I decided to disconnect myself this weekend, phone wise,
Yeah.
and then I dove into some Discovery Plus. I started diving into Amish TV shows. Did you know that like there's gangsters?
Is that an oxymoron, sort of? Amish TV show.
They're like they're returning back. They like leave, and then they're coming on this whatever season, whatever show.
sabbatical.
It's like a rum
Return to
Rumspringa,
yeah,
yeah.
return to Amish, and I'm like, one was like a model. It's crazy. Yeah.
So do I need to be concerned when you lose your mustache next week?
I mean, it's kind of cool.
I'm wondering if we
When's the
could get
last
some
time
of them.
You
I'll
have
buy
not
your
had a
hat.
mustache. When's the last time?
When I used to have, I did go Amish one time, and I shaved the mustache probably 8 years ago.
Dude, I'll buy your hat.
Is there any amount
What?
of money
Just to see it.
to get you to shave your beard? Is there any amount of money?
No.
It's way too big for me.
Here, we'll see. I just want to buy it.
Sounds like
Yeah, I don't need a big piece.
Yeah, I
of
just
it.
want to buy it.
What's up with y'all guys?
Man, we got that
Y'all on a
this
diet?
gauntlet in the
Here, give me a little piece.
month. You feed it to me?
Yeah. You got to lay down on your
There
back,
you go,
though.
buddy.
Oh my god, bro! You want the half of it? Here you
The whole
go.
thing.
Yeah, I'll take that.
King cakes that you have are usually
All right.
most of them are dry.
This is cinnamon. Cinnamon.
I know I'm supposed to be sharing.
Here, would you like a slice of king cake? Garrett?
A pretty fire, Garrett.
It's really good.
We call Emily real quick.
Hey, little man up here, he was.
Oh, he
Eyeballing
tried that
it.
thing when we came in.
Yeah.
Dude,
All right.
you put that thing in the microwave for like 10 seconds.
A little chew ice cream
I
on top
knew
of
too.
it.
I knew everything too.
That's pretty good.
That's very
It
good.
makes a chocolate one.
Babe, come get some of this king cake. It's fire.
I just took my clothes off and got in bed.
All right.
Oh,
Love you a little bit. Love you.
all right.
I'm cheating on my diet for the
I
week.
gotta run
Caitlin,
down
I'm
to the
sorry.
truck real quick.
Dude,
Shout out to Greg.
Yeah.
shout out to
Look at the man.
Greg, Lazy Oak.
I just can't believe line 3 only eats like little bites.
They got to be fed.
I'll eat that whole thing.
We're too busy eating W's.
All right. So, do we know the theme yet this year? We're getting close.
Not yet. Getting close.
I gotta start playing on my skit.
We're pretty cool. They sent the thing out today.
The past years,
Isn't it Wednesday?
you know, be able to create a masterpiece, you need time. Luckily, that's something that we didn't struggle with much. But giving more time.
Can I give everybody make their skit off of AI?
We might do it. And we'll write the whole.
Yeah, the goal is to come out with a little earlier for the guys. Preparation time. The lines are it's what makes the show, right?
I think.
Everybody's there to see.
I
And
think.
the court, of course, the court.
Yeah.
But It's important that's good.
I was there to see them Crown Royals that they were serving at that bar that were all free and included in our.
Well, just more time.
There was a
for
lot of it drained.
Just more time for the lieutenants to think on it. And,
Man, it's not a
give
quick
better
process
show.
coming up with a skit.
No, I got lucky one time and I picked our skit and then we had to cancel the ball.
He was able to use it.
And I was
Yeah.
able to salvage it a whole year later and use it again. And I kind of got lazy during that one, but it worked out.
It was a weird time. Now we're eating king cake.
Yeah.
Playing about it.
Really too much king cake anymore.
So
Is there anything about beer?
No, I think
Okay.
it's good.
Why is there a fly swatter on you? I called it a spatula earlier.
So that's how Bradford O'Keefe Funeral Homes markets. That's how Big Jeff brought that to us. He does like cookbooks and fly swatters, which they come in handy.
Say something on it.
Yeah. So
Stafford O'Keefe,
All
all the
those kind of-
locations.
All their locations, numbers.
Big Jeff will be coming back on the show to talk about that movie they're dropping with Jamie Foxx. Mm-hmm. That's one of our guests coming up.
That's really Jamie's coming.
Yeah. Trying to get John Travolta right now. He's in
Do
town.
you notice any movement out of that statue behind you with that dress on and that mask? It may be me. If Jamie Foxx is here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stay in that position the whole time.
He'll probably punch you. Jamie
Well-
Foxx will know.
Dude, Jamie Foxx is, I mean,
I heard he had like some kind of health issues the other day. Is that true?
oh.
Garrett, can you pull it up? Can you check on Jamie for us real
Let's see
quick?
what's going on in the news.
One more. Bruno Mars.
You know what? Let's test the fridge and see how cool it got.
He's got the king cake all over the
King cake flavor.
It's good stuff.
Use your koozie. Oh, my bad.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Movie
You
shooting
brought that.
is medical emergency. Huh. So he had a stroke. Yeah, I read something about that.
Is that the movie
Which
you're
one?
talking about that he's coming to talk about?
I don't know. It's like a funeral movie. It's that
Yeah.
like a big lawsuit movie happened with funeral homes. Crazy.
You got to go listen to the story.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Bradford
think it
O'Keefe.
was like with
Was
them and
involved.
Raymond or something.
Yeah,
Big
There's a
lawsuit.
company that bought Raymond's or was kind of over it.
Yeah, they had like about caskets. They were supposed to be a specific grade,
Treated.
maybe something, and they weren't. But they had been purchasing them and advertising them as being so, and they ended up, I think, finding out that they hadn't, and it was a huge lawsuit.
Tommy Lee Jones too.
I'm gonna go research that.
It's actually pretty interesting.
What are they filming right now in Biloxi?
Grease 2.
No, it had to be 3.
3. Yeah,
I already made it 2.
All right. Grease 3. No. I hope. What's the one where he was the alien? You know? What movie was that where John Travolta was the alien with the big forehead? I can't remember. But I hope the sequel to that.
I don't remember that.
No. Cash Out 2. I don't know. I'd say they're filming it at the Scarlet Pearl though. So if you guys want to go try to be extras,
Out of
Yeah.
all the cool casinos on the coast.
that's the one.
The
Yep.
Scarlet Pearl.
Well, they probably wanted to stay out of Biloxi after this weekend's event.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah, I mean, there's
pretty hardcore out there.
how many deaths?
I don't know.
I don't know if there was any.
No, there was one,
One?
that I know of. Yeah.
3 individual shootings.
Yeah.
3 different instances, maybe 4.
There was a shooting Saturday night. I think that ended up with a death.
I got stuck in the interstate last night
I
for
did
like
too.
an hour and a half.
I-110 going to the north. I was trying
Hour
to
and
get
a
the
half?
float down to go make some
I
measurements.
couldn't
I had to go
get.
down to exit 50.
I had to go down to
All
exit
back up.
50 and all the way back up as well, and it was miserable.
Good old exit 50.
Yeah, staying them.
Like it.
Yeah, that Denny's has been holding it down, dude.
Denny's, dude, boy.
Yeah, we should probably start having our meetings at Denny's.
I will-
Breakfast
I like
meetings.
it. I mean, dude, is this the All Star Special?
No, that's Waffle
That's
House.
Waffle House. Yeah, yeah.
That's
Grand Slam. is-
Grand Slam, yeah.
Denny's,
Dude,
yeah.
that's how you know. They just copied Waffle House, man. That just ticked me off.
Maybe Waffle House
I never
copied
thought
them.
about it.
Who's been around longer, Waffle House or Denny's? Do you know? You might be surprised here.
Denny's. I'm
I would say
Yeah.
let's guess. I'm gonna say Waffle House 1950.
I'd probably go Waffle House.
1950.
I'm gonna go Waffle House.
You're older
I'm gonna
than
go
us.
Waffle
Do you
House
remember?
65. I'm gonna go.
I'm
Denny's
gonna-
60.
I'm gonna switch
Okay.
it up here. And I'm gonna go.
There's a show
Denny's
that I
80.
watch. There's a show that I watch, Food That Built America. It comes on the History Channel.
McDonald's.
It's
Yeah.
about McDonald's, Burger King. Talks about like the gum people, the coffee people,
Yep.
how it
So
got
how it's
created.
made?
Petridge Farm.
No, it's not how it just talks about the.
All
It talks
what
about the
50?
history of like
55. We're
these-
close.
Georgia. Waffle
No,
House.
the show talks about, basically, like you said, the
Yep.
food that built America. It was like,
As we came up.
Hostess cakes and like all these different companies and stuff.
We're here to educate people. 1953.
Oh, we're so
Damn.
close.
One more. Let's do IHOP.
So 55.
I was
Yeah.
IHOP's got to be in the
It's
50s.
gotta be new. No, IHOP's gotta be. Yeah. What?
58.
Everybody loved breakfast.
What about Huddle House? Is Huddle House out there? Just
I don't
curious.
have many of those around here.
Search wards.
64.
Awards.
What about Shoney's?
That was the 100.
Oh my god.
Shoney's has got to be 60.
We will educate anyone on anything. Shoney's is the OG, bro. Shoney's has been around longer than everybody.
What is your Waffle House dish?
Man, I like the cheese steak bowl. Added 2 fried eggs on top and ham.
I am trying that, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm definitely the all-star. Wheat toast, sausage, hash browns with cheese, scrambled eggs with cheese, blueberry waffle. The blueberry waffle at Waffle House is top tier, untouched.
I'm a chocolate chip guy from my
Double
waffle.
hash brown, double cheese, grits, double cheese, sausage biscuit with cheese, and then you got to get the patty melt. Not the patty melt.
That's
Whataburger,
one
but
meal?
but the melt.
That's one
Yeah.
meal.
The sausage melt, like anything that's a melt.
Where did he
on
put that?
Texas toast.
On the Texas toast.
Mine is
If I'm gonna cheat, yeah, that's a meal.
so mine is 4. I do 4 to 5 eggs with cheese and a bowl of grits, and I mix it together. And then I do 2 sides of sausage so I can have my syrup. I pour it on my
Oh,
sausage.
yeah.
But like I've always took grits and eggs and just my grandma always did it to me and mixed them up with butter.
Dude,
Built in the same place, right?
Their scrambled egg
Yeah.
recipe is something else.
It's their
There's
eggs. They
nothing
got to
like
get
it.
their eggs
Their
from
cheesy
somewhere.
scrambled eggs, there's
Yeah.
nothing like it.
Yeah, they're fire.
There's
Yeah.
no recreating it. I've got a Blackstone at the house.
Can't do it.
Wasted so many bags.
It's
of great-
about the
great
seasoning
value
on
shredded
the on
cat
hash
side.
browns. I've just completely wasted them.
So I watched the hot ones when they had Gordon Ramsay, the chef one, and he taught them how to make eggs. And I went and recreated that.
On the heat, off the heat.
On the heat off,
the
staring,
heat.
and that actually works.
Yeah, with
I was-
yeah.
Yeah, you do a little like
heavy
you
whipping cream.
whip it,
Seen it.
you whip it, pull it off.
Good.
You gotta whip it like you gotta go.
on and off.
Yeah, and then you pull it off, and then
Yeah, let me
it
tell
takes a
you,
little longer.
let me tell you all about a magical secret that my wife, I don't know, Pinterest, TikTok, my kids just kill cinnamon rolls. You take your dish, okay, you put the cinnamon rolls in there, you pour a little bit of milk in there, just a little bit. The best
It's-
thing
it's
that you'll
great.
put in your mouth.
Really?
Great.
It's like so.
Better than Cinnabon.
Yes,
To make it
100%.
soggy or
You heat it
No,
up.
but like you
Oh, you
crave,
bake
you,
them.
it's
It's
like
before you bake
drug
them.
addicts, right? They
Yeah.
want that first feeling.
yeah,
You crave the middle of a cinnamon roll.
yeah.
The whole cinnamon roll is that way, besides the crunchy top.
Anything
Really?
dipped in milk, I'm a
So-
fan of.
I'm gonna have to try this. I got some
Oreos.
cinnamon rolls
Oh,
in
dude.
the
But
fridge.
it's gonna be
right
vitamin
now.
D. Don't give
Just
me
a
that.
little bit.
I'm a
No,
holder.
heavy cream's the
I'm a
best.
holder.
Heavy
Okay.
cream's the real recipe. You know, I just don't always keep heavy cream in my house because I will use it.
Yeah, it's very good for you.
There's another one that's been like hitting me right now.
Go get a roll of them.
So right now, Emily soaked red beans and rice all day yesterday, and that's what I'm eating right now. Huh? 2 days?
Soak them for a whole day. Cook them for a whole day.
That's what she did.
You want it like a mash.
She soaked
Yeah.
them. Yeah, that's what she did. She soaked
Fried.
it first. That's what I'm on right now. And I'll tell you something, guys. I'm loving y'all, but I'm thinking about them red beans and rice, and I think it's always gonna. I've had 2 bowls already, but
You want to leave? Is that what you're saying?
No,
You want
no.
us to leave?
no. But I said like there's certain things like I just discovered the air fryer like last year, and it's changed my life. It's made me like I can take leftovers and put it in there, and it comes
It
out
makes it
fire.
way better. Yeah.
Different meal.
I tried to do an egg in a basket though, and it didn't work well.
You ever had chicken wings in air fryer?
They're pretty good.
I did
Yeah.
some chicken thighs, boneless chicken thighs, and I coated them with breadcrumbs, and it crisped up, and like almost like I fried it, and
That's the trick.
pretty fire.
And French fries, old French fries, no more. No more. That's been the hardest
Even
thing
pizza
for us.
Oh, yeah.
is good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but pizza's like, you can have pizza cold.
That's my dude.
I don't prefer.
I eat my lunch cold every day. Literally.
That's terrible.
Okay. What are you talking about
Uh,
cold every day? Like your ham sandwich cold?
Bologna sandwich.
Chicken.
Cold spaghetti.
Cold chicken?
Chicken.
It's not that
Chicken
bad
and
cold.
rice.
Isn't that a disease? You can get sick.
corn.
No.
You just don't like food, do
Uncooked
you?
chicken.
I just have my little.
You just scarf it like
I got
this?
a Yeti for Christmas, a little lunchbox Yeti.
Okay.
I mean, when I'm so hospital to hospital, chicken.
Cold
You
chicken.
don't look forward to a meal. You don't eat as much.
A bunch of my workers put their little things on their dash. That's how they eat their food.
Yeah. I've seen that. I look forward to lunch. I made a whole living out of lunches. So just go eat lunch,
Yeah.
and that's why I carry this thing around with me everywhere I go.
I probably
Yeah.
pay the light bill at Fayard's.
What you go to at Fayard's?
Roast beef po' boy, fully dressed.
Okay.
No other option.
Fries?
Julian and them keep it fresh. That's been a staple in the St. Martin community for a long
yeah.
time.
100%.
Yeah, that great. That is the go-to right
Remember
there.
when they were on right there in Diaville in the original store that they had?
Which one?
It was the
I don't
it
remember.
was the meat market. It was on Central Avenue.
Okay, where the Chevron is now, the one right in the center.
Oh,
Adele
right there
Champs?
by Haney's Pond.
Adele champ.
Okay,
They were right by Haney's. That's
Dang, I
when
don't think I
Fayard's-
remember
the
that.
Fayard's had the meat market in there, and somebody else had the.
That's
Bronson
been
Quave.
before my time.
That was Bronson Quave.
Well, they bought it from them,
Okay.
and that was where I remember them. We'd go down and get pressed po' boys all the time,
I just remember the old school.
and then they
Pizza Hut.
started opening up the gas stations after they left there.
We gotta give a shout out to the other place too in Van Cleve, that gas station. What is that place called with that
The honey hole.
the Van Cleve special where it's the crab?
Is it the camouflage? Had the
Yeah.
camouflage? That's the honey hole.
Okay, the honey hole.
Is that where Dairy?
you-
It used to be Dairy Dream. 'Cause
No,
that's all I can think
Dairy
of. Back.
Dream used to be the place by the high school where you
Yeah.
can get your burgers.
Yeah.
Those were the best
Those were
hamburgers.
great. Yeah,
Not as better than Ed's, but close.
Ed's, no, not better than
it's a fight. That's a
But
fight.
Or Rebel Dip. Rebel Dip
Fayard's.
is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fayard's cheeseburger po' boy is fantastic.
you might as well just go get a cheeseburger.
No, they smash it long
Pressed.
Don't take that the wrong way. So when Hurricane George hit, like that was our only food source for like 5 days. I lived in Gulf Hills, so like we couldn't get out, so we kind of went through the back fence. Fayard's was open, fantastic.
I mean, I'm going with too. Like Matt kind of told me about this place, but I've been blown up. Renee's Deli,
oh yeah, they've been around.
the BLT. It's right behind Half Shell. It's
I was
only
in
got
high
4
school.
tables in there.
Luxy.
Has it been that
Oh,
long?
yeah.
That
I was
place
in
is
high
fire.
Came out in
man.
'92. They're open from Monday through Thursday from 11 to 2. No,
You'd love it.
I think
It's great.
I think it's Tuesday.
Cold
No,
lunch.
Yeah, it was like po' boys and stuff.
No,
It
it's
is
Monday,
that.
Thursday. I think it's Monday.
Man, we'll do lunch.
This is good too.
But they do a BLT that I eat. It's like extra loaded. I mean, the BLT is out of this world.
I'm a
Press
bacon
po',
fan.
huh?
I like bacon.
What is going on right now?
I'm a
See,
sausage guy.
I don't like bacon.
I'm not a ham
in-
guy. I'm,
What are you-
I'm a turkey guy.
I don't like bacon in a dish
One or the
because
other.
all you taste is bacon.
So you're saying you don't like the candy, the
No.
candy bacon at Rack House?
Well, that's different. That's bacon on its own.
I'll eat a whole
Like,
thing
when
of
people
bacon
say,
bits.
Like I want
Yeah.
a bacon cheeseburger.
Not even the real
Especially,
bacon.
well, I don't know the
want a
real
bacon
ones. It's hard to
cheeseburger.
turn down.
I make my potato
Yeah.
soup with bacon grease. So I'll cook the bacon first, separate it, crunch it up.
So do you like a loaded baked potato or just no bacon?
No
No, I'll
bacon.
put that on there.
I get.
I'll
I,
put a little bit
I
on top.
literally
I'm getting
order.
offended right now.
I literally
Yeah.
order no bacon.
Well, you're a
on my
bacon or
baked
sausage
potato.
guy. You're a ham or a turkey guy. You ham or turkey
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving.
Turkey
I
all
love the
day.
combo patty.
Remember when Taco Bell had the bacon taco?
Fried turkey.
That it
I
was
don't
like
remember
a,
that.
it was
The
like a chalupa.
bacon taco.
it was a
Like
chalupa.
this was bacon, like the crunch.
I think they had one too.
Yeah.
They had the
Oh,
shell,
chicken
bacon shell.
You see
No,
that
it's
shit?
terrible.
Yeah.
Chicken
No,
shell was good.
no, they
Bacon
had-
shell. That's terrible.
It was like a I forgot what kind of it was. Yeah, they had a bacon style chalupa that I was in love with, and it's gone because Taco Bell runs like for 6 months. It's like limited time only, and it's like it's gone.
Dude, I love Taco Bell, man.
Mexican pizza's back.
Don't go to
I
the Ocean
freaking
Springs.
love Taco
No.
Bell.
It's piss poor.
Really? The
Oh,
service or
The best thing that's
Everything.
ever happened to
XF50.
St. Martin's.
You saying X50
I'm
one?
talking about the one by Rouse's, unfortunately.
dang, you
Oh.
figured that would be
The
good.
best
No,
thing
it's
that's ever
terrible.
happened to St. Martin was Taco Bell off XF50.
Yeah.
Cedar Lake's my spot, and I've always done tell the bell for them girls like 100 times probably. I mean, I'm not lying. Like I'd
What
sit
do
there
you tell the bell?
You get a free.
you do a survey
Yeah.
because you get like $500 gift card, and I'll just do that for them to be nice. Get in there and like
You
they
ever
know.
won a
So every
500?
time I go in there,
Dude, remember the things you drop the coin in?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
about
yeah,
to say,
yeah.
are you old
Yeah,
school
you catch
Taco
it,
Bell?
dude.
So you drop the coin and you have to spin it, catch it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, high
I never
school-
got that.
High
I never
school,
got
I'd
that.
bring $1.50, bro, and I'd have like 3 bean burritos.
We always threw down the Iowa parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
That was always a hangout
Yeah.
for us. St. Martin, D'Iberville, that's where you went after school if you were cool.
Well,
Or the
we
big
used to
Chevron,
do
too.
we used to do Meal of Champions. We used to go to McDonald's and get a large fry and a sweet tea. We used to go to Burger King, get a Whopper. We used to go to Taco Bell.
Ooh.
I forgot what
I've done that
quesadilla or
before.
something, dude. And that was your meal. It was the Meal of Champions.
I remember when
Straight to Langley Point.
Straight to Langley Point. Yeah, with the fountain. With the fountain.
When I first got my driver's license, the first thing I did, I went
Taco
straight to
Bell.
McDonald's and got like 3 large fries. Because my mom was like, I love you, Mom, but she was always kind of like, no, you can't supersize.
There's food at home.
Yeah. You can't go that. You can't have another large fry because, of course,
You can't have
Yeah.
another lunch.
Whoa.
I love them fries.
Dude,
they're
fries
the,
are
they're
good.
the best.
Yeah, but I'd go there and then it
Especially
was.
when they're fresh.
It's funny
They're
you
the
say that
best.
because Burger King's my like a Whopper, a sloppy Whopper for me, bro.
What a burger, dude. That takes the cake for me lately.
Whataburger?
Yeah.
Patty melt. or
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
I usually steal a bite of my wife's.
The double
Spicy
quarter
bacon burger or
pounder from
something like that.
McDonald's is really good.
Throw Big Mac sauce on there and change
The
your
double
life.
quarter pounder is good.
What a burger's got it.
I get the patty melt from Whataburger.
Yeah, I do too.
That's yeah.
Can't.
That's
I
my
got
favorite one.
spicy ketchup downstairs in a
I keep
container.
it in the crib all day.
In a container. And now I got Diablo because Chris Rowe found out that when we went to Taco Bell, we always get Diablo sauce. But Chris Rowe found on Amazon like $10 you can get like a Diablo sauce.
Do you like the Arby's sauce?
I'm not a big Arby
Wait,
guy.
first of all, who the hell keeps Arby's open in Ocean Springs?
I don't know.
So like 3
Man, I
people.
never see anybody there.
I don't either.
Hey,
I've been
don't
there a
order the
couple
beef and
times.
cheddar, bro.
When they started with the 5 for $5 beef and cheddars, wasn't it like
Beef and cheddar, get the regular bun, no onion bread bun.
they came out with a brisket burger too lately? They're
Yeah.
stepping it up.
Heard you have the meats. Can I have a Bud Light with that?
Oh, you can.
Arby's is Arby's for RB roast beef. Did y'all know that?
No.
Isn't that
We're
crazy?
learning shit on here.
Top
It's
tier.
kind of like unwrapped.
Go watch.
Can I get one more?
Go
I'm
watch
sorry.
the food that built America.
Did they talk about Arby's on there?
Dude,
What
Did they talk about the horsey
Arby's did
sauce?
not build
and they,
America.
dude, they were like, okay, what can we do with leftovers? And like that's how Arby's was created.
Really?
Shut, well, leftovers.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Garrett, can you fact check this?
Dude, go to Food That Built America Arby's episode.
So, you know, I
Trying to compete with the Burger Giant.
I would say that it's been a big change with like I would say like McDonald's was always excited to get that really cool toy, and now it's even different. And I'm not saying we got a whole different line now, but I went the other day and I was trying to get a boy toy for Oliver. And the girl goes, "Hey, it's a non-gender toy or non-binary, like there's no gender
Bullshit.
toy." And I was like, my son just want a boy's.
You have the option of both.
No,
Give a boy
you
toy,
can only
give
get
a
the
non-gender,
across the
or give
board.
a girl toy. Like there should be.
So I was like, "Excuse me," and they're like, "Yeah, we don't have boy toys." I'm like,
Saving on coin.
I know right now that I have Batman glasses. Okay, I have a lot of cool toys at my mom's house. McDonald's used to hook it up.
She still kept them.
Remember
Yeah.
they had the little pound puppies you'd get with the Happy Meals and
Yeah.
stuff.
Remember
Yeah.
that?
First of all, what happened to Monopoly?
Dude,
Yeah,
The rigged.
It was
you didn't
always
watch
rigged.
the
Oh, yeah.
HBO documentary on it? Or?
yeah, they got
Yeah.
it on like Hulu or something. Shows it.
everything's
Yeah, I mean,
freaking
it was,
rigged.
Park Place.
And
That was all this.
Yeah,
thing.
Never
Somebody,
Broadway.
Boardwalk.
the guy that was
Yeah.
like bringing them to the distributors for the cups or something.
Yeah, I can't
He
remember
was-
his name. They
he
called him something.
Yeah, they were paying
Had
him
a-
tons
like
of
a
money.
Don
He was
run
like
for him.
giving them to people and stuff. It was crazy.
So it was always rigged.
When
How's that
did-
make you feel now? You always carried them in your pocket in a Ziploc.
The same way that I felt when I was told Santa Claus wasn't real.
Yeah,
There's
ouch.
no better
That's a bad
feeling
way.
than pulling off that free fry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Like,
this? What about when you're in line to get food now and they tell you to pull up and park and they'll bring it to you? Is that
One of the 7 parking spaces.
They always do that now.
that's the that when did that become the norm? You
And
know?
if you want to come inside, we have 1 parking space.
It could mean it's just really fresh now, you know.
But I do like when they go, "Hey, we gotta get you fresh fries, sir."
Yeah.
I'll wait for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
But I'll tell you right now, you see the change in like the food now, the portion because of prices. I don't even like in fast food, especially. But guess what, guys? So Pizza Hut is back with the buffet.
Yes.
Did
Really?
y'all-
the one at Diablo's. Yeah,
Really?
it's been back for
Well, I
a couple
remember the
months
one in
now. I
Ocean
think.
Springs. Like I
They
grew
had
up.
a buffet.
I don't know if theirs is back or
What about
not.
Sicily's? Can we give a shout out to Sicily's?
Yeah, we absolutely can.
Yeah.
Massive shout out, dude. I went to Sicily's 2 weeks ago. When we go?
We go a good bit.
The dessert pizza. I'll go there
I
for
love
dessert
that
pizza.
sandwich they have. What is that little sandwich they have though?
So really, this is just going to be a food podcast.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We just talk about
Sorry.
plug all the
What
local
year did y'all
restaurants.
graduate?
I dropped out. but I'm
2005.
05,
Yeah.
05, St. Martin.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, sting them.
Goodness.
AJ,
I'm 2012.
09, St. Martin.
Yeah.
Class of 12.
98.
Yeah.
Luxy.
Oh, shit.
No,
Sorry,
that's
bud.
not that bad.
Sorry,
No,
man.
the tribe. Look, I'm wearing a
Okay.
tribe
Yeah,
shirt,
bro.
man. The tribe.
I thought you were going to say Diablo for a minute.
No.
Luxy, huh?
But that's one of the good things about Neptune. And I feel like that's one thing that's brought all of us together, man. It's a pretty solid crew. We're a pretty solid crew of guys. And we're accepting applications. So, shameless plug, but crew@neptune.org there if you guys are interested in becoming one of the newest members of the best Mardi Gras crew on the coast, in my opinion. So, and then you can certainly look for any of these faces to help point y'all in the right direction. And guys, we appreciate y'all coming on the show. I think it's been
Had a
fun.
good time.
Enjoyed it,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
A lot of food.
Thanks again for the king cake, Greg. This thing is awesome, man.
And also, we'll see you this weekend at the Crawfish Fest. It's going to be crazy. Always is. Oh, we're here. We go right here.
Yeah. I can't wait for the contest.
Can I
Do
be
you
a
have
V-
there right here? So we
There's
got
the lineup. there.
Friday, Jordan Davis. Can't even read. Can you see that? That like,
C4th.
Seaforth, Chase
Chase
McDaniel, Lauren Watkins.
wait, what's Saturday?
Chase
White
McDaniel,
Yoga,
was that the
Macklin
backup quarterback for
McBride.
the Saints?
Okay.
I'm still doing your same thing.
The
Yeah.
Weathered Souls, Drayton
We'll be there.
Bailey,
I get a
Matt.
wristband.
Yeah, we might be able to
Ozil?
hook something
No.
up.
The Sunday, we got
Yeah.
Mike.
Bailey Zimmerman, and Mackenzie Carpenter.
So
On it.
it is going to be a good lineup, guys. Y'all come find us. We'll be there.
A lot of crawfish. Like, it's fun checking
So
out.
the fair rides.
What?
That's on you, man.
Rides.
Yeah.
We did that years ago. I almost got sick last time.
How's the
I'm
weather
not-
look for it?
I think good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, when we first did it, they had a rainy day. We still had fun. Because if it rains, they'll bring the bands in. They don't stop the music. But it is fun. There's a lot of
And Daniel Lozada takes care of all that stuff for him. So
and you got quality out there.
Daniel
So
does
quality does all the crawfish.
Okay.
So it's always consistent. A lot of fun. I mean, I think the carny ride, like more of the carny games are fun. Like, but there's a lot of fair ride. I mean, of course, we're always on the Ferris wheel.
bobbing for apples, so Donnie Handel will have something to do whenever he gets there.
You gotta bob, not swallow the apple.
Yeah, Marcus will be out there with his what's Marcus's RV company?
Majestic Oaks.
They'll be out there.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank y'all for having us.
Love y'all.
Okay. I'll start.